So what's up, family? Cousin T here. Coming off of a great weekend. I had a ball, a blast, this family reunion. And I wanted to ask you guys something. Something I do every time I go to a family reunion. I want to know, who did you meet this year? What names did you memorize? Who did you get to know this year? Now I got two names that I want to share that stood out to me. I met naturally being in the role that I was in this year. I got a chance to meet a whole lot new people this time around, but I'm gonna share two of them with you. But first, I want to tell you a story. Now I've been coming to family reunions since I was a kid, really. And I thank my mom for bringing me every family reunion. I've been coming since I can remember. And two giants in the family that I remember, as far as I can remember, that really impressed me were cousin Harris and cousin Rayfield. Giants of men, and I thought the world of these guys. So every year I would come and it was like, for me, seeing them was like being in the presence of Michael Jackson. They come in and I would just be in awe. I would look and they'll walk by and I'm like, whew. I mean, no one had to tell me that they were leaders, or no one had to tell me that they were men of stature. I knew it. I felt it. It was just like their energy, everything just demanded. These were great men. And every time when I come to the family reunion, I will be waiting for them to come in the room, and it's like I knew I was in the room with greatness. I just felt that. And so every family reunion, they come in, Harris and Rayfield will come in the room, and I'm like, that's them guys. And I'm like, ooh, there they are. And so year after year, I'm coming in, and I'm always looking to see when they show up. And one year, I had to be in my late teens, early 20s, just like clockwork. Come to the family reunion, I'm looking for them guys, right? Because they were the pillars that I looked up to. And just like clockwork, Rayfield walks in, and I'm ready this time. So I'm ready. I'm ready to do my swoon, and just like, this is a great man. It's just like watching your favorite icon walk in, and but Rayfield does something different. He stops, turns to me, reaches out his hand. Hey, Terrence, how you doing? Good to see you. I was shook, right? I was shook because I knew who they were. They were the giants of the family. I knew who they were. No one had to, tell me that they were the giants of the family. I knew it. But what I didn't know is I didn't know he knew who I was. And it was like, Rayfield knows my name. He knows who I am. I wasn't just one of the kids that, go by and people are oblivious of. And it changed the way I saw family reunions, changed the way I deal with family. It changed the way I saw myself, really, honestly. Because the light bulb that went off was, I always regarded this as a great man, like a giant of a man. He had this bassy voice and, said my name and all that. But what the light bulb was, I'm related to this guy. He's a Thompson. I'm a Thompson too. That means I'm made of the same stuff he's made of. And it was like, my mind was blown. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm made of the same stuff as he's made of, and I regard him as a great man. Then that means I can be a great man too. And it really changed the way I see family reunions now. And I approach this one a little different because, I'm getting up in age right now. So, and So my two people that I made sure, and I made sure that when I went to the family reunion this year, I went and visited all of the kids. I played with some of them, got to know a lot of them. And first kid I saw, at least on Saturday morning, was a little cute little fella. Name was Jackson. Jackson's my buddy. He don't know he's my buddy, but he's my buddy. I like Jackson. He's a cute little, funny guy, just wanting to have fun. And I fell in love with Jackson. I saw him at my hotel, and saw him. Hey Jackson, how you doing? He's just full of life. And I did that because I remember what it was like, seeing Rayfield in there. And by no means am I at Rayfield and Harris statue, but I did it because I know now, thinking about the children, they see us, and we want to make sure that they understand that they come from great stock. I didn't know it as a kid. I didn't put that together, but as I got older, I realized that light bulb moment. I'm made of the same stuff they're made of. And I want all of our kids to know that they're made of some great stuff. And I want to make sure that every time I get to acknowledge them, so they'll know so-and-so knows my name. So you just never know how you impress the ones that comes behind you. And so I met Jackson, and I'm looking forward to him every family reunion coming forward. Hope he keeps coming just like I did when I was a kid. And I hope that I can give the next generation even a portion of the impression that I got from the Giants in our family. The other person I've met was my cousin Faith. Faith is my buddy too now. Now, interesting thing about Faith is, first night I have my camera and we're all meeting up at Adilio's, and of course with my camera out, she hides away behind her mom, Tiffany. And like a lot of kids that seeing strange people, respectively, they shy away. But by the end of the first picnic, I'm at the end of the picnic, I'm tired or what have you, and all of a sudden I feel this big hug around me, and I look down and it's Faith. I had won her over the time, won her over. Same thing at the end of the banquet. She comes up and gives me this big hug. So Faith is my buddy now. That's my friend. And so I don't know. I feel like I want to share that for a couple of reasons. One, I want you to realize that these kids look up to you. They see you. We all are made of great stock. We heard the stories of all the things that our family has done and the people that we come from. And we should take that away from us. Take that away from every family reunion. And, realize that we come from something that's so great, so great. I love our family. I really do. And we have a lot of pillars now, even though, Cousin Rayfield and Harris, they're going on now, but we still have some great pillars. I heard, Angus is another one that comes to mind. He's, I've always been proud and to be related to him, and a lot of others, Carson, all of you guys, every one of you, I always have impressed on me in one way or another. And maybe we don't say it enough, but even if the young people are not saying it, they are impressed, and what your impression on them could lead them to believe and see that they are made of greatness too by seeing you be great. And so that's something I do every family reunion from now on. I make sure that I meet somebody that I didn't know before. I make sure that I learn that name and remember them and look forward to seeing them the next time, especially the kids, because every little thing they remember. I remember as a kid, being in awe of Rayfield and Harris and maybe I never told them, you know, how much of all I was in of them, but they impressed me just by their presence, and hopefully, you know, you guys will realize that just by being around, just coming around and acknowledging the next generation, that they'll be impressed with you and realize the great stock that we come from. But anyway, we had a great family reunion. I'm looking forward to us engaging more. I'm looking forward to seeing those photos that I took. I'll be working on those in the coming week, looking through them, putting some of the videos together, the video clips that I took, and I'll be sharing those on the family website as well as on Facebook in our family Facebook group. But all in all, it was a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in 3 years, Lord willing. I love y'all. Peace.